Hi, this is Pat Fenlon. Watch my latest interview on Hibernian TV.
The latest with team news and in particular Garry O'Connor's fitness. What's the latest there, please?
Yeah, Gary's trained all week, so we're delighted that he's back in the squad. We're okay injury-wise. Ian Murray's the only one who's a little bit of a niggle at the moment, so he won't be risked. We need to assess him and see where he's at. So everyone else is available, so it gives me a bit of a headache, but a good headache.
What was the problem there with Ian? Because he was obviously on the bench, wasn't he, at the weekend?
Yeah, he's just feeling a little bit tight in his groin area at the moment, so we just have him in with the physios and just assess it at the moment, and we get to the bottom of it hopefully, and we can deal with it then. He's obviously a bit frustrated with that because he wants to play, so but we need to find out what it is first, and then we can deal with it then.
So Garry was out with sort of tonsillitis, a throat infection. Yeah. Just how important do you feel he is from the DVDs that you've watched and the games that you've seen of him so far this season? How important is Garry O'Connor to this current team? Oh,
he's a big player. Obviously, he started the season on fire, scored a lot of goals, and maybe he's coming down with what he picked up for the last couple of weeks. Obviously, he's when he's not on the team, he's a big loss to the team. Physically, he's a big player, but mentally as well, he's a big player for the club, and it's someone we need around the place, and we need people who are going to score his goals. So it's great to have him back in.
How have you addressed the situation here at the club? Because it's been said on numerous occasions there's a great kind of buzz around East Mains, but that does not translate into results come match day. How can we transfer our training ground football into a game environment?
That's the job. I can guarantee people that if the results are not going well, there won't be a great buzz around the place. To be honest, that's something that won't happen because people have got to realise from the staff right through to everybody in the club, the players included, that you got to win football matches at the end of the day. And I think the message we've got to get across to the players is, you enjoy the period of time while you play for Hibernian, and you revel in what they have. But to stay here and to stay at the club and to stay at that level, you've got to be performing, and that goes right through the club, not just the players or the staff. That's everybody involved, and that's the sort of atmosphere we've got to get in the place, that when we're winning, things are good. When we're losing, we're disappointed and we want to do better, not just to be a happy ship all the time.
To what extent then is it a case of everybody collectively earning the right to be here and showing that appetite and that desire for success?
Yeah, I think so. It's and it's good for me coming from the outside, where we wouldn't have anything like this what I've been dealing with as a manager. So sometimes you can get a little bit complacent, or probably complacent is the best word for it, where you think everything is like this. But unfortunately, when you leave clubs like Hibernian, most of the time you're on your way downwards. So it's important that while you're here, you enjoy it and you work hard enough to stay here for a long period of time.
Our majority shareholders said at the recent AGM, so Tom Farmer said, that we need that eye of the tiger. How do we get it? How can we get that fighting spirit back instilled to the core of the culture of what Hibs are all about?
Well, I think that's not going to be an overnight or a flick of a switch. That's going to take a little bit of work, and that's obviously building everything around the club, whether it be on the training park, on the park on a Saturday, the general buzz around the area, and how we move forward as a football club. So everything sort of at the end will be about results, but you've got to build that and get a community together, that we are one club moving in the one direction, and that's what we try to work on at the moment. That's going to take a little bit of time, but we have everything in place to do that, and I think the biggest word in that is that hard work never killed anybody, and we've got to buy into that. We've got to work hard to get ourselves out of the situation we're in, and then build the club and move the club forward.